Welcome to the Juniper Threat Labs Attack Demo Series. For this demo, we will be talking about RedEnergy Malware. This video will demonstrate how malicious threat actors conduct a new campaign targeting multiple industries and install a fake browser update. Afterwards, we'll show you how Juniper customers can be protected. In June 2023, cybersecurity researchers discovered a cyber campaign employing the RedEnergy malware. It functions as a data stealer, aiming to extract sensitive information like stored usernames and passwords from web browsers, while also integrating ransomware capabilities to encrypt user data. This campaign targeted various sectors, including manufacturing, energy utilities, oil, gas, and telecommunications. The attackers use fake LinkedIn pages, employing multi-stage tactics to disguise the malware as browser updates. In a separate campaign, they utilize search engine optimization poisoning techniques to target a prominent telecommunications company. Let's now understand the infection chain. The infection begins through either SEO poisoning or a fake LinkedIn page, both of which direct victims to a malicious website. Users are lured to download what appears to be a browser update, with options to choose from 4 different browsers. However, these links ultimately lead to the first stage payload. Upon execution of this executable by the user, it proceeds to drop and execute 2 distinct files. One is a harmless browser executable, while the other is the RedEnergy malware. Let's begin the attack simulation. An attacker creates a fake LinkedIn page, resembling that of our target organization's page. The objective is to lure individuals interested in the target company to visit the fake LinkedIn page. To not arouse suspicion, the fake page includes as much information as possible to make it appear authentic. As victims click on the website link on the fake page, they encounter a message informing them of the need to update your browser. They are presented with 4 Windows-based browser options: Edge, Firefox, Chrome, and Opera. However, all of these links direct them to the same file, chromeinstaller.exe. When the user is tricked into running this executable, it displays a window with a Russian message that appears to be downloading the Chrome browser. However, behind the scenes, the malware secretly installs 2 files. One is a benign Chrome browser, while the other is the RedEnergy malware, which, as you can see, has already encrypted our files. It appends a distinct file extension to distinguish the encrypted and unencrypted files. As we examine the files, they are indeed encrypted, displaying gibberish text upon opening. Let's now look and see whether or not this attack works as successfully with the Juniper SRX firewall, enhanced with protection from Juniper's cloud-based advanced anti-malware solution, Juniper ATP. For the demo, Juniper Threat Labs is using the following setup. We have a VSRX pictured in the center. The VSRX is a virtual SRX firewall, providing network security protection. Its purpose is to inspect network traffic and with the assistance of Juniper ATP Cloud to detect malware. In addition to the virtual firewall and cloud-based protections, we are using Juniper Security Director, which is a centralized management system. It is used to facilitate our configuring and monitoring of the VSRX firewall. And we are using Juniper's Policy Enforcer as well, Juniper's policy enforcer enforces security policies on endpoints and ensures they comply with corporate security standards. We also have several Windows workstations, each of which is connected to the VSRX. Finally, we have an Ubuntu server acting as a malware download server. Before we proceed and attempt to download RedEnergy Malware with Juniper connected security solutions in place providing protection, let's first take a look at threat prevention policy that we've set up on our security director and applied to the VSRX. To access the policy, we'll navigate to the Configure tab and then we select Threat Prevention and Policies. As you can see, we already have an existing policy in place. Let's further inspect the protections being enforced by the applied policy. For this demo, our policy is configured to block command and control traffic at threat level 8 and above. We've also set it up to block infected hosts at threat level 7 and above. Additionally, we've configured our policy to use ATP Cloud for malware detection. And as you can see, we've elected to scan HTTP downloads and block threats at level 7 and above. This threat prevention policy, implied to the Juniper VSRX firewall, is a critical component of our defenses, protecting our systems against malware-related attacks, including RedEnergy Malware. It allows us to detect and block malicious traffic, as well as the activity of potentially infected hosts, which will then prevent the spread of malware through our network in the event that one of our systems gets compromised. With that, let's proceed with the attack using Juniper Connected Security. To get started, we'll log in via RDP as the user. Please make a note of the host IP address, as the policy enforcer will isolate this host as soon as the SRX detects a threat. We're navigating to the fake LinkedIn page. As the user browses the target site, they encounter the same message designed to dupe them into downloading RedEnergy Malware, disguised as a fake browser update. When the user clicks on the file, the SRX promptly displays a message in the browser, indicating that the request has been blocked due to malware detection. We can verify this in the Security Director by navigating to Monitor, Threat Prevention, HTTP File Download. Here, the file Chrome installer.exe is flagged with a threat level of 10. Clicking on the hash provides additional details, including static analysis, which offers insights gleaned from analyzing the file's static properties. Network activity reveals that the file has communicated with 2 domains. Behavioral details shows the processes spawned and their behaviors. In this case, the RedEnergy malware is dropped as temp ae3b.exe, while the benign Chrome browser is dropped as temp ad7e.exe. Each process's behavior is documented, such as the files it encrypts. And finally, MITRE ATT&CK framework. It is important to note that Juniper ATP identifies whether a file is a threat or not, using machine learning as well as the information just discussed, thus without the need for any signatures. Now, we switch back to Security Director. Note that while the attack was unsuccessful, recall that the security policy being enforced on the VSRX locks host network activity when it detects threats at level 8 and above. This host then is now included in the infected host read. What this means is that this host 10.0.1.76 is now isolated and disconnected from the network temporarily. Clicking at this host provides us with more details on why it is blocked, which in this case, the host attempted to download a malicious file. We can confirm that this host is disconnected as we cannot ping or connect via RDP as before. Once the admin is sure that the host or server is indeed free from infection, she can first select the host, and then under the investigation status section, she can then select Resolve Fix, which changes the status of this host to clean. After a few moments, this host will be connected back to the network again. We can verify that once again by connecting to it via RDP and browsing the net. That completes our demo of RedEnergy Malware. Check out more videos from the Juniper Threat Labs attack demo series by visiting juniper.net. Thanks for watching.